What is up, Hot Makers? Welcome to HotMakes right here on HotMakes Live. I'm Nerdy J. This, my friends, is Devin from Make Anything.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing so good today. Today, wherever y'all are.
Day. Good morning. If you're Angus, morning, right?
Good morning, Angus.
Yeah, good. Welcome, everybody. We are so pumped for today's stream. We have such an awesome guest host in Devin and an awesome guest, Marcy, the Mixed Media Girls, here with us. And a little sneak peek, we're going to have some fun today. So we'll just leave it there for a second. But we're going to come back to that in a little bit. But how you been? It's been a few weeks since you've been on the show.
It has. I had so much fun the first time. Couldn't wait to get back on. And especially with the activities we have planned today, I think it's going to be a really cool episode. For sure.
It is going to be something. We joked around a lot leading up to this that I have the artistic ability of like an ant. I could draw like a stick person. So I'm really hoping I find my niche in paint pouring because you're pouring. I don't think I could screw that up. So
we will surely find out.
Welcome to the chat. Thank you guys, everybody out there, for joining us today. Another episode of HotMakes. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring the episode tonight and every night. Don't forget out there, if you stick around towards the end, we have a $50 gift card courtesy of Thangs to Amazon.com. Anywhere in the world is eligible as long as you can receive Amazon. So Thangs, thank you guys so much for the sponsorship. And this one is going to be an awesome one. I think, we're going to jump right into it today because we have so much to do. But before we do that, have you ever done this kind of stuff before? Like we're talking about pouring paints or playing with acrylic paints at all?
Right. In case anyone's not aware, we're doing paint pours today. I'm sure most people know what it is. Just dumping paint on a canvas. But there's an art to it, I'm sure. I haven't done it before. I went to art school in high school, so hopefully I don't embarrass myself here, but I'm excited for things to go right or wrong, whatever happens. We're going to find out. If you didn't notice, we're standing today too. So we're standing because we want to do, a top-down shot. We want to make sure we can pour, and we were flexing or stretching and getting ready before the show. And now this is a physical activity here, paint pouring.
It's serious. I am so pumped. But before we get too far, I think we bring our guest in. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcy, how are you?
Hi, guys. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, it's phenomenal day. We have some amazing stuff that we got from your store, and we are so pumped to talk to you about what you do. But before we get there, like, who are you? What do you do? That kind of thing.
Okay. Well, my name is Marcy. That's my real name. I have been an artist my whole life. I actually started out as an oil painter and then watercolor painter and kind of just graduated into all different kinds of art forms. And currently I paint full time, and I have my own paint line and a pouring book and a bunch of online courses and all kinds of stuff.
That's awesome. And just so we clarify this, so I asked you what your real name was. I've been watching your videos for a long time, but really you go by the Mixed Media Girl on all the social medias.
Yes.
Awesome. So if you're watching out there, all the links are in the description below for Devin and for Marcy, Mixed Media Girl. And I would highly suggest if you either one of these, you turn on their channel and it's like binge worthy all day. You can't go wrong. You know, you could probably bop it while you're pouring paint, right, Devin?
Oh man, why didn't I think of that? I have some props, but I'm not prepared for that.
Yeah. No. A little context. Devin made like a human bop it costume, and we'll leave it at that. It's pretty funny. But yeah, so you go on and talk to us a little bit about what we're gonna do, and then we'll jump into some hot makes in a minute. But what exactly is this that we have in front of us?
What do we have to look forward to?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so the kit comes with 10 colors. It comes with canvases, gloves, cups, and then my book. Now, in my book, there are 20 different techniques. Like, there's so many. And they're all just step by step So I kind of was thinking you guys could kind of just thumb through and pick a few you wanted to try, or we could just start out with some really basic ones. Like there's a flip cup or a tree ring. And I know you're going to mention them, but we can also try these.
Yeah. So, I mean, you brought it up. Let's do this. So, so in the kit that we brought the beginner's kit, and we got them right from Mixed Media. I got one for myself. I had one sent out to Devin, and she was so nice, and she sent me a couple of extras. And one of those extras, let's see if I can get it to zoom, is this cup here. And I'm looking at this, and this is 3D printed.
Yeah.
And you sent me some of these here. It's like nesting, like all three of these. And let's see.
They actually print like that.
You what?
They actually print like that together. It's really exciting.
Oh, very cool.
Now that is awesome. But I mean, we were talking, you know, when we were talking about the show, and I said, you know, I think it would be so cool because you could really print anything you want to pour through, and you pour through masks and colanders and strainers, all these different things. And I'm thinking in my head, like, what could you design to like pour, you know, the paint through? And you're like, well, actually, I have, you know, a print farm that I'm like, what? So,
if you look on page 91 of the book, it has this bottle bottom technique. And what this is you cut off the bottom of like a soda bottle and you pour over it. Which that's nice, but it's hard to cut it off evenly, and it's a one-use kind of thing. So that's the inspiration for this.
And that's what we're looking at. Let me do this. So that's kind of what we're looking at, like the bottom of like a liter or 2 liter bottle, kind of.
Exactly. And that's a 2 liter bottle.
Nice. And so you actually print these in kind of like a print farm. What kind of printers? Like how many printers and that kind of thing?
Okay, so I've tried out some different printers over the years, and some I wanted to just throw out the windows, usually the more expensive ones. So currently what I primarily use is the Creality Ender 3, which I know is kind of a bottom line, you know, but I love them. They're workhorses and they just go, go, go. So I have 12 of them.
What?
Yeah. That's awesome.
I also just got one of the continuous belt printers, which I haven't had a chance to try out yet, but I'm super excited.
The CR30, it's a great printer once you get the adhesion down. And I don't think anybody in the chat, there might be a couple, but I'm pretty sure not many people will be surprised that you really like the Ender 3. And there you go, Ender 3 V2. And they're definitely workhorses. And for the price.
I know, right?
So that is awesome. I think before we get too far, because we have so much to do today, let's jump into some HotMakes. I got some specifically for you, and hopefully, you know, like Devin, maybe you can comment on what you see too. But for me, I'm just like paint. I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, HotMakes. All right, so the first one we have here is by Myra. This is a full piece. It looks like she might have a video walkthrough here, and there's a link, but let's just see what we got. So can you kind of tell us what we're looking at here?
That one's a little baffling, to be honest. That could be like 10 different techniques. I actually don't know.
That's awesome. That, you know what? That's perfect, because that just goes to show there's so much to learn out there.
Yeah, I think this process, it's so experimental. So like, that's what I'm excited about. Even if you know what you're doing, you cannot predict the exact result you're going to get, right?
Right, and you can combine techniques. You can alter techniques a little bit. So like I could do 3 different techniques together and make something new.
That's right. Someone said it looks like I dropped my milkshake. That is one colorful milkshake.
That's one technique. Fill a milkshake cup and throw it on the canvas, right?
My milkshake
looks
brings all the. No, anyways. So nice work though. It's really cool looking. I love all the different colors, and I think you call them. Is it cells? Is that what we're?
Yeah, there's some cells in there, and it looks like maybe even some lacing. I'm a blues person, so I love the colors here too.
I love it. I think, I think dark gray is nice color. I think Angus would agree. Dark gray. Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
It sounds like an attack on my preferences.
Oh, I love it.
Light gray is where it's at.
Devin is a big light gray fan, and our host from the last 2 weeks, big dark gray fan. And there's a feud. There's not really, but we're going to create one.
Okay.
All right, what do we got next? Catherine, fluid art acrylic pour. Let's do this.
Ooh, that looks really.
Yeah.
So that's a triptych. So a triptych is when you paint 3 canvases together. That one, once again, not totally sure of the technique. It's could be with a hairdryer, or it could be kind of a flip cup, but it looks like with a hairdryer.
That is awesome.
I really like that there's a lot of white in it, because where is where I'm probably gonna struggle today. So for one thing, I'm really glad we're doing HotMakes so I can get some inspiration. But yeah, sometimes less is more.
I should have had her send you all the shades of gray she had. I should have done. Yes.
I got all the shades of gray right here, black and white. I can.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. What's your favorite Copic gray? There's only one right answer. There you go.
Cool gray, 30%. Okay, here's my beef with dark gray. No, hold the show. You're gonna dark gray. It's just a washed out black, right? You got dark gray. It looks like a brand new shirt that's been out in the sun too long. Not brand new. It's an old washed out shirt. Light gray is intentional.
I mean,
light gray. Come on, as a print, maybe I don't have the right camera here, but look at all those shadows you could see. If you had a dark gray, what's a shadow on dark gray? It's just another dark gray.
Hey, I'll trust you. I love it. I think we were talking last week about how you get different blacks, and when you wear them at the same time, black is not black.
Yeah,
so like your shirt, black. Yeah, your shirt will be darker. But so we went way off base there for a second. I love it. So back to this. Was this all pushed together when they did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it looks like they actually angled it when they painted.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Together. They probably have a white base on the whole background, and then just add a little bit of color and move that color around.
That is so cool. Nice work. I know we have a lot of people chiming in that they love you and love watching your show, so that's awesome. Let's see what we got next. Now this one, this one was a 10-inch record done with black and pink in a ring pour. What, for one, I love the colors here, amazing. But what's a ring pour?
That's one of the ones I think we should do today because it's my favorite technique.
Nice.
But you layer your colors in the cup, and then you literally pour in a tiny ring, just like that. Pretty simple. Even you can do it.
I'm laughing, going, I have to do technique.
No, you don't have to.
No, I love it. That's so cool. I absolutely love this. It kind of reminds me. Someone said marble in the chat. To me, it kind of looks like a rose. I don't know if you guys see that, but like kind of the rose is starting to open up. So good though. Nice work. And it's amazing. If you go on Twitter, Instagram, any of those places, and you just type in like acrylic pour, there's so much cool stuff out there. And everybody has their own technique, or they'll do the same technique but a little bit different. I noticed that too. Yeah. Which is really cool. I think you featured another channel on your show recently, or on your channel recently, and they had some of your paints, and they both did a different technique. You know, there was two, and I loved how different each one of theirs came out.
Yeah, and even if we're doing the exact same techniques with the exact same paint, you're not going to get the same result.
I love it. So it's one of a kind.
Yeah.
So this one,
Bacon
by Joe. Yes, someone actually commented down below. I thought this was bacon, bacon strips. Yes. So what I really loved about this, it looks like this is like she poured it all over, right? I think that's what we're seeing here. And then kind of like in swirls or zigzags. I don't know what the term is. And then I'm guessing she like moved it around from there, right?
Yeah, so based off of that first picture, that's a clean pour. A clean pour is when you pour the colors one at a time directly onto the canvas, as opposed to all together in your cup. So that's just pretty simple, just pouring the colors on the canvas and then tilt.
Ed C says, just think of watered down Oreos and your technique will be perfect.
There you go.
That's so good. What's funny is, you guys don't know this, but Marcy's like, I was going to include Oreos in your box, but I ate them. So I love it. And then, oh, nice, like a marbled steak. Yeah, for sure. What do you think about this one, Devin?
Yeah, it's really, really cool. Definitely has that food vibe to it. But what I love is like it looks like a total mess at first, and then as it blends together, it becomes this beautiful piece, which is really cool. Gives me hope for my own course today.
That is, I think me too, because total mess is going to be the like story tonight. I'm so pumped to see. So Steven says, I got suspended by high school for doing this. I love it. Turns out I was a genius. Got water. I love it. So I did 4 today because I didn't want to go overboard, because sometimes these can take a while. But let me just do this. Perfect. So that brings us to here. So Marcy, when you're doing this, how do you choose colors? I think that I would be the worst at. Just like 3D printing, there are some people that put just amazing colors together next to each other, and then there's me. So how do you choose? Like, what's your strategy, we'll say?
Well, it is important to know the color wheel a little bit. I mean, if you went to school, you've got your primaries, red, yellow, and blue. This isn't a primary blue, it's a dark blue, but primary colors basically, not for printing, but in general. People always argue with me, those aren't the primary colors. Okay. So these, if you use them together, you'll basically get a rainbow, which is awesome. I like to use warm colors together or cool colors. Those you kind of can't go wrong with. I tend to put gold with everything because it's my favorite. That's just me though. And if you want to get really brave, you do something crazy like blue with orange, but only after maybe practicing a little bit.
I guess the trick is to not let it all blend together into brown.
Yeah, so if you have the correct paint consistency and it's not too watery, you actually shouldn't have that problem really no matter what colors you use.
So that's actually something I was curious about with these paints. So it's labeled as pouring paint. Is there something special going on with these specific
there is.
Ones right
here? I
here?
can't tell you the whole spirit. I have to kill you.
Trade secret.
That's awesome. I think if I remember right, you pre-mix these for pouring, right?
Right. These are ready to go right out of the bottle. No,
nice,
you don't have to do anything to them.
So watching, I was watching I believe a video from like 3 years ago on your channel. It was like how to start, right? And I think you were using like Floetrol or Floor. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Something to mix the paints together, like, and I'm guessing it makes them thinner, right? Yeah. So with these, we don't do that. If we get them from your site, we don't have to worry about that.
Correct.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
That makes life a lot more easy.
Right. Actually, mixing your paint is the hardest part of acrylic pouring. So if you cheat and get the pre-mix kind, you're kind of a step ahead.
Nice. Well, I wouldn't call it cheating. I would call it being smart. I also something that they don't know, but I actually grabbed a date night box from you too. So I It's in this box here.
Did you open it yet?
I didn't. So I want it to be a surprise for Lindsay and I. And so this was something that Marcy does on her site, and she wrote a little note on there for us. And there's a surprise in here. I don't know what's in there yet, like I said. But it's for what, 2 people, right? To do something. There's a project. Yes. I'm so pumped about this too. So
yeah, I'm really excited about it too. I'll tell you one thing. Like I sprinkled rose petals in there, not real ones, but
ooh, all right.
Just a few cute like date night things.
Oh, yeah. Come on down, baby. We're gonna pour some paint. Oh.
Wow.
I love
That's
it.
That's actually a genius idea, the date night box, because I love doing craft, but to have it all there ready to go.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
think that was my what brought me towards your stuff when I started seeing you came out with your own line and I went on your site. I think exactly Devin hit the nail on the head there. I can, for not too much, I can grab this whole kit, which is actually quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
And I can do a pour and get started and try it, see how I like it. We got plenty of paints here. And then if you want to do a date night, like we did, like I did there, it wasn't, I think, what was it, 80, 85, 86 bucks, right around there. I can't remember. Yeah. And that's, we'll spend that on a date easy. But like you said, everything's there. We can set up the table like this. We can do it next to each other and have some fun. And I really like having everything because I think we all know if it requires one of us going out to find everything and then bringing it all back, it probably won't happen for a while. But what about you, Devin? Would you have any questions before we play here?
I'm so ready to go. I mean, I brought out some of my prints that I thought I could run paint through maybe to get a little experimental. I mean, I know this is my first pour, so maybe that's ambitious, but I saw that you had the colander pour in the book, so I like 3D printed fabric, which is kind of similar.
Nice.
I might just do nothing, but I think it'll be fun to play around with.
You think I could pour through the pooch rock?
You could. It just would retain a lot of paint.
It would. He's very ready for tonight. His expression says it all. But no, I think we were talking about that. What is so cool with the 3D printing and the fact that you 3D print a lot of this stuff, and this cup here, it's meant to hold 3 separate chambers of paint. We'll call them chambers, right? Yeah. There you go. I could give a better. There we go. So you can fill your paints here, here and here, and then when you pour, if you watch Mixed Media Girl's videos, when she does that, like the paint runs together and it creates just a crazy, awesome effect. So yeah, I think we should get rolling. Do we have any questions, Geary? I don't know. I haven't been watching the questions. I'm so excited that I'm not paying attention.
Not really. People are just excited to see what happens.
Awesome.
I hope everyone's placing their bets right now. Who's going to make the most disastrous pour?
I guarantee you there's a side bet going that I have a brown canvas when we're done.
I hope not.
I hope it would be fun. It would be fun. So
a lot of people are liking the decorating the pooch rock idea.
I think what I'll do, I think it'll be a fun video. Maybe I'll do like a separate little video of like pouring a pooch rock. I might even leave no top and no bottom layers so we can pour through him. Just through the infill.
You could use his hair for a swipe.
I could. My wife might beat me. No. So this funny is how I got the hair. Let's see if I can do this. How this hair is actually from a troll headband. So she took the hair off her headband and we put it on the pooch rock. So I probably shouldn't paint it.
No.
But I think I will pour. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pour a pooch rock in the future. Maybe we'll have to have a fun video on that. But let's get going. I want to show this, Caleb, or Geary, if you want to show this. And so this is what comes in your kit. We talked about. I don't know what you're talking about. So it comes with a book, and this is it signed inside, which is awesome. And it goes through how many different pour techniques?
20 plus projects.
20. That is awesome. So that's going to be amazing. It comes with 3 canvases. And I'm going to use this one for now. It comes with some stirring sticks, right? Nitrile gloves, which if you're a resin printer out there, you are very familiar with these. And we'll use those. It came with, looks like a giant cup and 3 smaller cups that have measuring on the side. Do you use the measuring at all?
Yeah, the giant one is mainly to protect the other ones, to be honest, so that they don't get squished in shipping, but you can use it. I like the measuring cups though. Nice.
Okay. And then those sticks, canvas. And then we talked about the paints. So it comes with and this is just the basic beginner set. Let me just pull these down a little bit. It comes with 10 bottles of paint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So let's do this. The floor is yours. How do we start?
Okay, let me actually angle my camera down a little bit because I only have one camera.
Yeah,
so I'll angle it down on here. 1 second.
Awesome. Devin, how excited are you?
I'm so excited. Right now I'm mentally going through the colors I'm going to choose. And based on Marcy's advice, I'm definitely throwing some gold in there. And I think I'm going to be, maybe this is daring, but I'm going to complement that with some blues and purples, I think. And then plenty of white.
I'm going to go for gray. No.
Better be very, very light.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to go, man, there's so many different ways. I think I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to go dark colors. I'm going to go with maybe some white and some black, some green, blue, teal, and purple.
Perfect.
I don't know. I'm just making this up. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, do we want to do this kind of tutorial style?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right.
Should we shake these?
If you want. Well, you're shaking them already, so yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let me do this. I'm gonna go top down so you can see. I'll do this if you really.
Oh, they want to see you shaking it, Jim.
They want to see me shaking it?
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on. All right. There's a hot take for this week. All right, gloves on.
Okay. So I'm going to do sunset colors, personally.
So do we start with a cup?
Yep. Grab your cup. This is a 10 by 10 canvas. You guys have the same size. So for that, you need about a little bit over 6 ounces of paint, maybe 6.5.
Okay. So is that are we using the small cup or the big cup?
The one with the measuring on it.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to start with white, and I recommend doing maybe about ½ ounce of each color. Don't put too much of any one color in there first. And then I'm going to do yellow. Same thing, about ½ ounce.
You just squeeze it out there?
Yep.
So this is, correct me if I'm wrong, is this the dirty pour then, since we're pre-mixing?
Correct.
Sweet.
No special like tilt the cup or anything, just dump it right in.
Just dump it in. I kind of tend to, for this technique, pour a little bit slowly down the side, but not required.
I'm going
to do orange.
I'm going to do different colors on each side. Now I'm wondering, is there do you want to avoid putting my gold next to my blue, for example, because they're very opposing colors? Will they still
look amazing together?
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing some gold. Let me.
You've been convinced?
I've been convinced. I'm not near as fast as. Oh, that gold is gorgeous. Wow. I love that gold, by the way.
Me too.
So he's got 3. Next to gold, how about some royal purple?
Heck yeah.
Whoa, you're stealing my color scheme now.
You guys might want to explain real quick what the poor boy camera is.
That's me. I'm just a poor boy. Get it?
Yeah, that's Devin's tops down.
Yeah.
Etsy.
Yeah. This is mine. Poor boy is Devin. Mixed Media Girl is Mixed Media Girl.
Yeah, so for my setup, I just happen to have these old trays that are from photography studios for developing film. And it's just like this perfect tray that the canvas sits inside. I don't know what's going to happen with you guys, because it's just going to pour off onto the table, right?
Yep.
We're going to find out. So my setup is a little less fancy. It's more, it's a dollar store plastic tablecloth with the blue here. And then I bought from the dollar store, I bought a piece of black foam board because I thought that would be easier to see on the camera. And what color do I want? Speaking of black, should we go black? Yeah, let's do it.
Just a little bit, though.
Just a little?
Yeah.
So you said 6 ounces, right?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh. 6 ounces. I'm there. So let me, Geary, do you want me to zoom in? Am I okay right here? Or should I zoom in a little, Geary?
I think you're good.
Okay. So I don't know.
If you think it's important enough to show, we can do that.
Look at that.
Ooh, look at that. That's a good color combo.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but it's happening.
Reminds me of old Intel packaging.
I love it. I got 6 ounces. Maybe I went fast. I don't know.
I'm almost there. I can catch up if you guys want to move ahead. I'm 2 ounces away. But like I said, I'm going to white. So let's just finish it off with white.
Maybe I think I heard I'm 2 ounces away on my 21st birthday once. I love it. Marcy, look how neat Marcy's cup is. Yes, absolutely. I mean, you could tell she's been doing this. Now, here, let me click my other camera and I'll walk over and show you mine. Let me show you my amazing my light isn't the best over here, but let's see. Maybe. I guess not. I'm not going to get a focus on my. There we go. Yeah, definitely not near as nice as Marcy's. But you've probably done what, thousands of pours, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I've done a couple.
I love this.
Literally wrote the book on it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Literally. All right, let me. So this was my color scheme, just so we all see this. I had blue, white, gold. I'm sorry, Pacific blue, white, gold, royal purple, evergreen, white, black. Yeah, I got them all in there a little bit.
You are really shooting for brown, aren't you?
Yeah.
Everything. It's almost army colors, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I spice it up with like 1 dot of red or orange?
The more you add, the closer you get to brown.
I guess you must like add after
the first one.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so now what?
And here we go. You're gonna go in the middle.
Yeah.
We're doing pour.
A little bit of a circle.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Concentrate.
Oh, is there a height? What if I pour from like all the way up here? I think it would look cool for the stream.
Go for it.
Yeah, I know. I might have regrets.
I heard you do.
Whoa.
Where do the happy little trees go?
Yeah.
Corner.
We're about to find out. Hey, there's the gold. Oh my God. This is amazing.
Yeah, it just looks fascinating up close right now. And it's kind of cool to be able to see the piece kind of coming together, like it kind of grows.
My table is not level, by the way. I'm gonna throw that out there.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's a good test.
Hey, check this out. I'm fancy. Huh? Oh my gosh, look at hers. Do you have to like squeeze every drop out, or are we getting a spatula?
No.
Look at this. This is a masterpiece. Are we done? No, I'm just joking.
Watch says you should lick your fingers when you're done.
No.
Let's see. Look at hers. It looks gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Let's see, Devin. How's yours look? Oh, it looks beautiful.
It's ready for some movement, I think.
Yeah. So now what?
Okay, so now you start slowly tilting. You can go towards the corners, then back to the middle. Don't start running off your paint yet until you've covered most of your canvas.
Oh, now it's like a marble game. Are we trying to keep the marble on the board here? So it has kind of a painty smell.
Weird.
All right, mine's definitely falling off the canvas already, so I failed on that task.
That's it.
I'm almost there with you.
The purple's really coming out though, so this is cool.
Oh man, it is. And the blue is awesome. So then should we start running it off the canvas then?
Yeah, you're ready.
Okay.
It's happening.
It's happening. Trademark.
Even the little drips that come off the canvas look so awesome, just like
right?
everything. I love it. Ooh.
What do you think,
All right, Marcy?
Chad?
Yeah.
Really nice.
So I have a little heat gun. Am I allowed to use that? I've heard it's sometimes involved.
Okay,
What would happen?
A heat gun is just for popping air bubbles, which can help create cells and those little kind of bubbles.
Right.
Usually you wouldn't do that with this technique, but you totally can. Yeah. If you want to, just don't either do it on like really low heat or just don't do it too long. You don't want to dry the paint.
I'm kind of just trying to finish pulling it over the edges, I think. But let's see. Today's about experimentation for me, so yeah, I see those bubbles popping right away.
Yeah.
Little, like white specks are showing up. It's not really moving the paint though.
No.
Hybotic says there's a face in Jim's pattern that's looking left. I don't see it. He says there's a face.
There's a face?
There's a face, yeah.
Maybe I'm in the wrong angle. But what do you think? What do you think so far, everybody?
You see it?
I see it. Yeah.
Where?
It says looking left.
Well, it's kind of in the middle-ish, but yeah.
I'll have to. So what do we do with all the stuff down here? Do we set the canvas in it, or?
You can, yeah. It's not gonna hurt it. It's just paint.
Nice. Well, I feel like I was in an art crime scene.
One of the Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
Good job, Devin.
Yeah, just got that last corner and really pulled out the purple, which I like.
Yeah, you got your white in there.
That's nice, man.
Thank you. There's just a little bit of each corner sticking out now.
Take some of your runoff, like the little drips, and just tap your corners.
Sorry, do what with them?
Just tap, like just get them covered with your finger.
Into the, okay. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure if that would somehow.
What we want to do is lick. So you lick the corner, Devin, and then
rub your face all over it.
Right.
Man,
nice.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with mine.
I'll be honest. I was feeling a little skeptical about the squiggles at the end, but yours turned out pretty good, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, this up here.
Yeah.
I love the gold. It pops out just amazing. It pops out so good. The purple, and if you could see, it's hard to see on the camera. I think the blue right here. That really the pops. But does the gold have some sparkle in it, Marcy?
It does, yeah.
Ah, that's what I'm seeing. This is awesome.
Wow, I think somehow none of us created a disaster.
What was that?
Somehow none of us completely ruined it.
I shouldn't clap.
That's an achievement.
I almost clapped.
Please clap.
That would have been awesome.
Okay, now put them to the side to dry somewhere.
Okay. That I didn't think about. Can I?
Yeah, give me 1 second too.
I did.
Hey Jim.
Look at, yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, smart.
Hey Jim, can you reply to me really quick in the private chat? Just
Yeah,
go ahead and type a message to me.
let me get that. Here.
Okay.
I'm assuming we got time for one more.
Oh yeah, we got time. Hey Geary, can you go solo here? Look at that.
Solo.
Dang, Jim. You killed it. In a good way.
I'm looking for this face still. But nice. No, this is so much fun, and I love that it's messy. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks like a cave on Dagobah or something.
So this is the remnants, and there's a good amount of paint here, but I've seen in some of Marcy's stuff that she like saves this and uses it for other projects.
Right, so there's a few things you could do with it. And you should, if you use the right amount, you should only have maybe an ounce of paint or so, not too much. But you can take another canvas and dip it in and create another painting. Or you can let this dry and then use that in other projects, like you can make jewelry with it, or a bookmark, or magnets, all kinds of things.
Oh no, paint everywhere.
Maybe little beads, jewelry of some sort.
Yeah, so I have an idea real quick while we're talking about doing the next one. You just gave me a great idea, and I'm just gonna walk over here for a second.
I have a great idea.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. I was gonna say,
that?
has anyone ever added beer to their pour?
Yes.
Because
I mean,
I'm here to try
is
something new.
It
Hey,
is
Devin.
a pour, so
We try
I
it.
like
Let
that.
me know how it goes.
The carbonation must do something. Or it might attract all the flies that I didn't know were in this room.
Hey,
Right.
hey Devin.
Yes,
What do you
sir.
got there under your canvas?
I built little stands using my poly panels. It's
nice.
That's awesome.
I printed. I literally
Now-
have all of these ones that are too stringy for most projects, but for little like sacrificial supports like this, they work great.
Now that's genius. So I have some smaller ones here that I have for laser art,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna attempt to I don't know what I'm gonna do. Marcy said I could set it down in it, right?
I did, yep. You're allowed.
Ooh.
Here we go. Of course.
Press down on the back of the canvas. as
What
you
was
put
that?
it down. Put it
Oh,
down
press down.
and then press down on the back of the canvas.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome, not? Oh, I see. Well,
Ooh.
I think I tried it a few times, but it gave it a really cool
Yeah, the lines are really cool, actually. I think you got to stick a benchy on it. It looks like a.
Yes. Yes. All right, I'll save this one for the next time. Okay. So I need gloves again. So what are we doing next? Are we going
So
to try
I'm
with
going to
the-
go ahead and cheat with these little risers.
Oh, I see how it is. Everybody has risers.
They're just trying to get a
Okay.
rise out of you, Jim.
I know.
Oh,
Do you think mini gyms would hold up the no.
Go with the decapit Jims.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so if
I
you're
don't-
going with the same general color scheme, you could reuse that cup if you want, or just use one.
I'm going totally different colors.
I'm gonna as well. So
I'm gonna
actually
use
I'm gonna move this way over here and move this one up here and hopefully not spill it. I'm actually gonna do something very brave. Not really. I'm gonna turn over my mat.
Oh. There you
For
go.
the sake. Look at that. for the sake of the video, now I've got paint all over me again. But I love that you could do finger painting too when you're done.
Very much, yeah.
All right.
Marcy, I also have some 91% ISO alcohol. Would that do something?
Ooh.
It would, yeah. You could actually mix it into your paints if you want. Keep in mind it evaporates quickly, so you'd have to use it right afterwards. But it can actually help create cells.
Very cool.
Nice. That's awesome. So you just like spritz it?
Or like literally mix it into your paint directly.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm going to put it in
I
the
wouldn't
bottom.
put it in a bottle of paint.
It's going
Let's
in
do it.
perfectly for me.
Are we doing the same 6 ounces? Is it the same style pour or?
Because we have the same size canvas. Yeah. That's
Okay.
the same amount.
And then as far as like putting it in the cup, is it the same what we did before?
So for putting it in the cup, we want to pour violently.
Violent.
Yeah. So instead of the nice, gentle pouring down the side, go ahead and just boom. Go as high up as you want.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting a lot of black in this one.
Violently, guys.
For
Violently.
the violence.
Chet.
And
Brian Vines, how are you? Michael Grugel. Fix him, dude. How are we doing out there, everybody? Are you enjoying this? Is this cool for everybody? What are you thinking? I haven't been watching the chat, so.
I'm doing
Violent.
I don't know if you can see how weird it
People are
looks.
enjoying it.
I guess not.
Nice. What was that, Devin?
I was trying to show you the inside of my cup. It's already reacting with the alcohol in a pretty cool way, but it's a little dark. You need some light.
Violently.
I'm sorry you were holding that up to the camera and I didn't switch angles.
I don't think it was working anyways.
Okay.
But this is so, I don't know. It like the paint, it kind of, it looks like that magic sand. Yeah, it doesn't look very impressive through the camera, does it?
Magic sand.
It kind of like, it turns
tapeworms.
funny. Yeah.
You're on your own at this point, Devin.
Oh, I mean, putting beer in it still, so
He's
you
gone
have to take
rogue.
up the name for what comes next. We already went a little too much with the alcohol, so it's going to be super experimental.
I take
Okay,
the
you're like-
responsibility for that outcome.
Don't
I
use too
take-
much alcohol. Don't use too much black. And then he just poured a bunch of both in.
Someone has to create a disaster. Someone has to show what not to do,
Hey,
right?
this is why Devin is make anything. You know, he experiments. He has fun. He challenges himself to push it to go further. And we're going to see what happens. Is he going to reap the reward or is it going to be brown? I don't know.
Honestly, I've learned that that's a lot of what creativity is about. Is just be willing to do something that probably won't work, but if it does, maybe you'll get something new.
Yeah, well, that's how new techniques come about. So
Ooh. Violently.
violently. There you go.
Is it normal to have paint all over? Because I do. I'm at almost violently. I got to remember the violent part. Not a violent guy.
I can kill you with my brain.
All right,
Thank
so
you
for
for
the
that.
record here, I've got about like between half and 1 ounce of alcohol, 5 ounces, 4 ounces of paint, and then I'm going to add 1 ounce of hazy IPA, 7%
Oh, wow.
beer.
And Devin, what do you have that beer in right now?
Oh, yes, these are my fancy can koozies. They're,
Yes.
they're super simple, but I wanted to show out the insane precision of 3D printing that lets you print something that's like such a tight fit that it just like slowly releases the air out of it and
So
keeps your beer warm and looks cool.
Yeah, we used that in the promo for this week's episode because I thought that was really cool.
All right.
Well, thank you.
I'm about at 6 here.
Okay, I'm about to go. I'm going to use my
So
fabric also. I'm doing it all.
so let's just see. Now this, I can't turn it sideways to show you, but this, I'll flip cameras. This is a much more I mean, the side of the cup is much better than the last one.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm very excited about this. I have no idea what's going to happen, but we're going to find out. So what are we going to do on the pour pie? So let's recap real quick. We did violent dumping of the paints into the cup to about 6 ounces because this is you said a 10 by 10, right?
Yeah.
We have paint in ours. Devin has put IPA beer in his and 91% isopropyl alcohol. Have you ever seen that before?
No.
You have predictions.
I predict hot mess, but
Yes.
it will probably look cool anyways.
I can't wait. This is going to be amazing. This is an exclusive.
Yeah.
I know you're not supposed to just combine every single technique. That usually doesn't work, but
Please go for it.
we're experimenting.
All right. So pour wise, which one are we going to do on this one?
All right, we're going to do a flip cup. So you're going to take your canvas, you're going to flip it over.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just like that.
Whoa.
Sorry, teacher. I'm doing my own thing.
That's okay.
Devin has gone rogue. I repeat,
Okay,
Devin has
instructor.
gone rogue. Flip it over.
He just
Yeah.
showed up with all the different tools. Like,
Devin's like, I've never done this before. And then he raided Michael's before he came to the stream.
Okay, this might not work
he
like I'm
showed up with a
thinking.
driver's test on a tricycle. Like,
Here we go.
Whoa.
Okay.
Is that a slinky? No. 3D.
Acrylic pour through a slinky is awesome.
I
All the
saw
liquids
that.
on top, so
All right, so now that we're upside down because Devin has gone rogue, what do we do? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Just straight up?
Straight up.
Oh man. Oh,
Ooh.
all right.
all right. I can
So I
get
dumped
behind
it in
this.
the fabric. I'm gonna lift up my
All right, let's see. Go to
3D
yeah.
printer. Don't go to me yet, please.
Oh, we're going
It's
to
a
you. You're doing it.
process.
Oh, wow. Look at that liquid.
So maybe if I just do a little bit of this.
I don't think that's gray. So now I have a planet.
Yours looks
Nah.
awesome. I love those colors.
At this point, if you want, you can torch it or heat gun it.
Uh-oh.
I might be out of juice. I don't know.
Should I
Yeah.
go get my blowtorch?
Yeah, hit it.
I don't have a.
Oh,
if
don't
I-
do it. Okay, never mind then.
All right.
All right, so just go ahead and don't you tilting.
All right.
Ooh, mine is lumpy.
Sure.
That is amazing.
There's the black doing its work. Hey, you know what? Something's happening.
That's amazing, man.
It's coagulating.
Well, I let the drips happen on the cup, and I think that was a mistake. But
no, I
it's
think it looks
art.
Cool.
It's art,
it
you
looks-
know.
Looks sweet.
I'm so
I got
glad I
a
brought
lot
a
of-
rag for my hands.
So, what kind of IPA are you drinking there? I mean, using.
Oh yes, this is very important. It has hints of passion fruit. Passion is something that you always want to pour into your art. So
Yeah.
this is very literally. I'm gonna do the heat gun again just because it's all
Why
up
not?
from here.
I mean, it's all uphill from here.
Indeed. Sorry if this
Come
is
on.
noisy.
Go. Trying to get my corners.
Feel free to use some of the runoff on your table to kind of tap it out.
Tap it out.
I
Well,
thought I
I'm
had
in like.
bubbles,
I'm in like.
but these bubbles I was trying to pop are just like chunks of coagulated paint. I need
This is
tweezers.
really like. This is really like that game where you try to keep the marble on the table, as long as you can, and Spoiler alert, I suck at that game, but hey, this is awesome. Come on, baby. Here, let's use a little bit of this over here. Yeah, looks good.
Thank you.
There we go. I don't want to spread it too much, right? Let's see what was over here.
I like that.
There we go. All right.
Evan, I'm not sure how you feel about yours.
What was that?
Said I'm not sure how I feel about Devin's.
I think Devin is going to have the black one or brown or whatever turn into. Oh, look, it
What
actually
do
has
you-
color.
There's color here.
I didn't see it before. That's awesome.
Yeah, this technique takes a little time to really reveal itself.
I see this. You know that, but that's the part of art, right?
Yeah.
Maker's Muse. What did he say? I didn't see it. Devin is pure chaos energy. Yes, and we love it. I don't think Marcy has ever had a person go so rogue in a demonstration before. I don't know.
Not in a live demonstration, I don't think. But my daughter does.
Yeah.
3D Print Bunny had a question for Marcy too.
Yeah, so she said, have you tried to specifically make a scene like a hill or a house or a person? Not necessarily a house or like a person, but I've definitely done seascapes or like sunsets, beachscapes. So kind of things like that you can do. You can definitely do rocks and things. You can pour with purpose.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, this again. This is definitely called paint crime scene. But I like it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to take Andrew S. Marcy. Have you added glow powder before?
I've used glow in the dark paint, so that can give you some awesome pieces. I don't recommend using glow in the dark, like all the colors glow in the dark, because then it just kind of blends together. But if you use one color with glow in the dark with some neons and some black, it looks amazing.
Whoa. Now we're
What
getting
was
somewhere.
that? What did you just drip in there?
That's my very secret formula.
Oh, God.
Were those eye drops?
I was trying to drop some more alcohol on it, but it kind of just made holes in the paint.
Those eye drops. I'm like, you're just bringing all the weird stuff.
I love it. You know what? That's why this is the perfect episode for Devin to be on. No one could have predicted he would have gone rogue like that.
Right?
A little touch up here. And then let me see. I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna let mine hang so it gets a very vertical, frictional look to it.
I love it. So Marcy, let's talk a little bit about what you do with all of your paintings when you're done, because you do a lot. You put out a lot of video, a lot of content, and I see that you do like auctions sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I sell a lot of paintings. I actually don't have that much. But sometimes I just use this as a background and I'll paint something on top of it.
Okay.
Or just if it's really cool by itself, I just sell it by itself. Yeah.
So Geary, can you single me out here for a second? Let's see look at all the colors and I don't know what happened. I was just dipping it down here and it came out like that. So
I kind of like that. Kind of looks like a tie my dad would have or something.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like the patterns they have on like old buses.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah,
or like casino carpets.
on the upholstery. Yeah. Like skating rink carpet.
Exactly.
Nice. So let me just grab a little bit of this here, and I'm gonna drip it on the top for
You wanted to
effect.
get that finger painting in, right?
Jim, what are you doing? What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
I'm going rogue. It didn't work out.
It's because you didn't pour beer.
What was that?
So is everyone going rogue but me?
No, I just on that one I dipped. on one of my smaller ones. I went rogue and it did not pay off. I'm going to throw it out there. So that was amazing. I don't know about you guys in the chat, but I think it's about time for a giveaway. And oh, nice. She's doing the same thing. So we're going to do some giveaways. If you have not signed up, the link is in the description and it's been in the chats all night. Look at that.
Oh, and I want to throw this in there. On top of the giveaway, just a special event to prove Angus wrong. We're going to give away 2 spools of cool gray from Greengate 3D. That's 100% recycled PETG.
What?
And it is absolutely, definitively the best gray that you can print with.
I love it. So two spools of Greengate. Is that like your special color?
Yeah, I actually teamed up with Rich at Greengate 3D. He's pretty new to 3D printing. He's been in the plastic industry forever, but he started making filament, and he's just a really awesome community-oriented guy. So he teamed up with various different people in the maker community, and I was one of them, and we worked together to make this cool gray, which was same thing that I used to with this guy that I was showing off earlier.
Of course.
It's a really fun color.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. That 10 to 30% Copic cool gray, as Angus would put it.
Shots fired. Angus said, "I'll get if you want to get in touch with Rich, Angus, we could get you together and you can make a warm gray."
That's actually not a bad idea. I'd love to see just getting sales of the 2 grays. That would answer the question once and for all.
That would be phenomenal. But Marcy, that looks amazing. I mean, this has been just a ton of fun, and I want to move. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know where my other camera is. Oh,
quick question from Vic says they're wondering if you can clear coat or add a clear epoxy.
Totally.
Nice. That is a great idea. Do you recommend that, or?
It'll really make your colors pop. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
What are you like dipping white in?
Mm-hmm. You guys went rogue, so it was my turn.
Heck yeah.
Her version of going rogue is making it prettier.
Yeah. Shots fired. Shots fired. I'm doing it. Let's see. No, I better not. I might do some white. You said white, right?
Yeah, this is white. I'm just adding like a tree on here.
Yeah, this isn't helping. Remember that artistic genius of a plant? That just came out right now when I tried to do this.
Put a stick figure on there.
Yeah. We're just going to set this aside. Less is more in this case. But hey, I think we should give some stuff away. Let me get situated and pull up our giveaway. This has just been a ton of fun. Can you tell everybody while you're doing that where we can find you if they want to check out any of your paints, any of your videos, all that?
Yeah, so mixedmediagirl.com is the website where you can get paint, you can get art, you can do courses. And then I have, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. So it's all Mixed Media Girl.
Nice. This is just, I got to tell you, if you're watching at home, I hope it was as much fun as actually doing it. I mean, I was trying to focus a little bit because I'm trying to learn a technique or something. But I tell you what, it has just been so much fun to actually do this. And I've been waiting for this day. And now I have paint left and a whole canvas left, which is awesome.
Plus your date night kit.
And exactly, that was the next thing. And I have a full date night kit that I cannot wait to use. That's going to be a blast. So let us know in the chat. Do you think this is hot? Is this hot, everybody? I think it's hot. Painting his hair and then flip it onto a canvas. No. So let's talk real quick while I'm pulling this up. How is washing this stuff out? Because
acrylic is water-based, so it's definitely much easier than resin.
Okay.
Should just wash off your hands.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear, because I may or may not have some on my watch and my hands, and I even had gloves on. I don't even know how that happened. Hot. Everybody's hot.
I'm literally
Yes.
sweating here.
I might have to turn my air conditioner on. So let's do this. I'm gonna roll the wheel. I'm gonna spin the wheel. The first thing we'll give away is the Thangs $50 gift card to Amazon, courtesy of Thangs. And here we go. Justin Lynn. Justin Lynn, congratulations. Let us know in the chat if you're here. I need to find that song, and we need to go back to when you were adding all the extra stuff to your paint, and it's just going to be like cuts of you like dun 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 dun. How's the IPA looking? I got to ask. I mean, how's that?
The canvas?
Yeah.
Or the drink?
I'm the canvas, but the drink sounds good.
Okay.
Justin Lynn, let us know if you're here.
I don't know who Justin Lynn is. I thought maybe it was Justin 3D, but Justin 3D just said congrats, so I don't think that's him.
And can we tag him?
Justin 3D is the only taggable name with Justin.
Okay.
So
well,
it might, but they might have a username. Justin Lynn might be their name. Yeah.
We'll give them 30 seconds. While we're giving it 30 seconds, let's see a top-down view of the IPA pour here. Okay.
Hey, it's better than it started out.
Hey, that is much better than I thought it was going to look.
Yeah, you don't want to see that texture. It got a little chunkier. So I don't know. Some people like that.
Maybe acrylic paint isn't supposed to mix with beer. I'm just going to throw it out there. But in this case, it looks great. Justin Lynn, no? And no one?
Yeah, not
okay.
taggable.
Next, let's do this.
Sorry about that, Justin.
Oh. There we go. Yoav, congratulations. $50 to Thangs, courtesy of Amazon. I'm pretty sure I saw Yoav chatting already. We'll give you just a second here to tag.
He's always around. Yep, there he is.
All right. Woo! Congrats. All right. We're going to give 2 rolls of Green Gate. What is the official name of it?
It's Devin Montes. Cool. Gray. Cool in
unless you're Angus, then it's Devin Montes, not so cool, Gray. I'm creating the feud. I don't even know. Stay tuned next week where we have them both on at the same time. All right, here we go. First roll of Cool Gray.
We're just leading up to the boxing match. Kyle.
Oh, hey, just a quick thing. Number 1, was the Green Gate U.S. only?
That's a good question. Gosh.
Kyle Sipple, congrats.
I don't have an immediate answer.
We'll make it happen if it's not.
Kyle is taggable. Yep, there he is.
All right. Boom. Nice. Congratulations. And it looks like did I see Justin Lynn chat?
Oh, yep. Oh, crap. Yeah.
That's okay.
Justin's here. He was just lagging.
My canvas over here is too, but we won't talk about that. We'll talk about Justin. I'll get with you. We'll figure something out because we didn't know you were here. Kyle Sipple, congratulations. You have a Devin Montes. Cool, Gray.
Well, I think we got 2 spools. Can we call another name for that?
Yep, let's do it.
Sweet. It's my favorite part of the job is giving away free stuff.
Dubbed out. Dubbed out. Congratulations. Pretty sure. Yep. LOL. He's in the chat. I see him right now. Congratulations. Dubbed out. Second spool of Green Gate. And that concludes our our giveaways, $50 to Amazon courtesy of Thangs and 2 spools of cool gray Devin Montez. If you paint it, tag us in case you don't want it to be gray. It really is a good color. I love it. Also, Marcy, I know your camera is turned, but I got to ask you, I'm watching my canvases here, and they're still moving a little bit. Is that normal?
That is normal, yeah. Especially if your table's not level.
It's very worrying, Jim. You need to go see a doctor about that.
What do we do? Yeah, if they start like swirling, I might have another beer. No, I think it looks awesome. I don't have my gloves on, but I did the 2 big ones, and then I dipped those 2. And this one, well, we won't talk about that one, but this one actually came out pretty decent.
I like it.
Do I see some paint on your keyboard there?
This?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
It's the cover sticking to the keys.
Fancy.
Yeah, like whoa.
I gotta say, I like your bottom left one, Jim. I think that's my favorite.
Left.
Just the colors are really interesting.
This one?
Yeah, I feel like it tells a story.
Yeah, it tells a story of this time on HotMakes when we were pouring paint and Devin went rogue. So this is the story of Marcy and I. Like, I'm following directions because I'm
witnessing,
trying to learn. And then you come around here like this, and it starts to get a little squirrely, and that's where Devin came in. And then that squirrely goes in over here, and it's just like.
And in the end, it all works out.
That's right, and it really did, because I'm telling you, that turned out really nice. I liked how it looked,
so.
and I love the tree. She put the tree on hers, and that's
reverse painting. That was pretty cool. Cool technique.
Yeah, so you could definitely use those dips to make something else cool.
what? No, that's awesome. Well, I know we're a little bit over, so I don't want to keep everybody too long, but thank you guys so much. Devin, Mixed Media Girl, Marcy, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. We definitely appreciate it. This is one of the funnest episodes in 68 episodes that we've done. I can't wait to stop rolling, go get my wife, and see if she wants to do one of these before bed, because we have plenty of paint right here. I'm not going to bust into the date night kit yet, but when I do, I'll make sure to post it out there on social media.
I'm definitely doing my 3rd canvas after this show. I'll share it on Instagram or something.
Do it. Tag us.
Yes, tag us for sure. Don't forget, hashtag HotMakes on the Twitters. If you want to get your stuff seen, find us on the Twitters. Hashtag HotMakes. Anything yours, anybody's stuff. Today I tagged some of this stuff. Next week we'll go back to some of the stuff that was tagged for us. But what do we got next week? Andrew Sink will join us next week.
Nice.
And that is going to be just a phenomenal show. Andrew, another great guest, much like Devin and Marcy. But thank you guys so much for being on. You're welcome anytime. You want to come on and have a little fun. You develop a new pour technique if you put it in a beer bottle maybe and dump the beer bottle out. Huh?
That's something.
If I come back, I will try the beer technique. I will.
Yes.
I feel like somehow you'll make it work.
I probably will.
So. I think so. Hey, so next week, no, I'm just joking. but no, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Everybody else out there, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for watching tonight. I hope you had fun a lot. Different show than normal, but I want to mix some of this stuff in too, and I had a blast. So everybody have a great week. Thanks. Thank you for your sponsorship. Green Gate 3D and Devin, thank you for the roles. Mixed Media Girl, thank you for the starter kit that we got from your website. And if anybody out there wants to try this, mixedmediagirl.com. Don't forget to hit that up. But everybody, have a great night. We will see you next week, everybody. See ya.
Okay.
Bye.